brain to body ratio that was the same as ours, that they really wouldn't be at like risk of extinction in the same way. And perhaps they're so intelligent, if they were as intelligent as we are, they could evade detection for different periods of time, right? So who knows, maybe they're up there in the mountains behind us evading detection. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Or possibly, no, I'm not gonna take it there. I'm not gonna take it there. All right, check this out. Let's see what's up here. Very interesting. We're gonna explore every inch of this cave. We're gonna see if there's something worth being scared of. But I will say, like, the energy in this cave is very, very high vibrational. You feel me? Check out this center area. I wonder what this would have been. We're gonna take a look at that in a few minutes. And let's wander up the cave. Got a little hobbit hole up here. Very, very nice indeed. We're going into the depths of this cave. The Hobbit cave. I can tell you this much, like, I'm getting a little bit of anxiety looking up at this, thinking, what's up there? These are the gates. The gates of knowledge. Metaphorically speaking, of course. All right, let's go. Into the Hobbit cave we go. We have pretty much made it to the top of the Hobbit cave. It's very cool in here, as a cave would be. And now we're going to progress downward. Let's take a look at what's on the right side of the Hobbit cave. Check out this stalactite. This is just crazy to me to think that this was formed entirely from water dripping from the ceiling down onto the stalactite. That's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. Pretty epic. All right, let's take a look down here. Wow. You know, I think it's cool too that there were so many different species of humans, and we are just one of them. But there were at least a dozen, probably more, that we haven't discovered yet either, because it tends to be the case in most of these places that when you do actually discover a humanoid, you find like a quarter of a jawbone or something. You don't find anything substantial. At least that's what they tell us, isn't it? All right, let's take a look at this. Wow, we're going to the deepest, darkest parts of Liang cave, the Hobbit cave. See what's down here. See what's down at the bottom of this cave. Let's go. What's down here? This is like a huge crevice down here. Can you guys see down there? Look at that. Wow. I wonder how deep this goes. Just make sure we don't fall in. This has got to be like the bottom of the cave. Wow, it's like tons of water down there. Let's see if we can find a rock or something. Toss it in there. What the heck? You know, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect there to be like this whole underground area here at Liang. That's crazy. Wow. What shall we do? Looks like there's water down there. What the heck? Alright, we're gonna find a rock here. This is a plot twist I didn't expect. There's an underground component to Liang cave. What? Who would have known what this place is? They say caves are like portals to the underworld or something like this. I don't know. I don't know what to think. about this place, except there are some big fucking spiders here. That is facts. Ooh. Alright, look at this. What the heck? This is like... What could we throw down here, bro? What could we toss down here? No, there's a rock. Alright, we got a rock. Let's take a look. It's still bouncing. I still heard it. Oh, we gotta find a bigger rock. Yeah, this is nuts. What is happening? This is like the part where they find my video footage. Descending into the depths of Liang. This is nuts. There is a secret cavern here. What if the hobbits like went down underground? Wouldn't that be like a crazy concept? That'd be nuts. It's a little spooky. Alright. We're holding on. Hopefully this rock doesn't tumble. Let's take a break. Let's take an intermission break. Alright. We have discovered an underground section of this cave here in Liang. I wasn't expecting this. It goes like hella deep. Like I think it goes at least like 80 feet deep. And it's like right here at the side of the cavern.